Welcome back to 5 Minute Knives, the channel that loves a good EDC fixed blade. Today, we're going to talk about this little sucker that was sent in by my buddy Josh Fields. This is the CRKT Obake. But first, let's tell you guys one of these custom Kydex sheaths I make. Okay, hopefully you guys bought one of these things. They're called Sheaths. I make them with me mitts, okay? And this was sent in by our buddy Josh Fields, friend of the channel, longtime subscriber, who said, hey Joe, I want you to check out this knife and I also need a sheath for it. So as always, I gave him the Chombat loop here. It was locked up this way. And this is how this works. I just kind of included it. I don't know what attachment he's going to use. He can put this horizontal for scout carry, vertical, whatever. Gave him a little thumb ramp here. This is in carbon fiber with the purple washers here. I think it came out real sharp. Look at that. So how this works is thumb ramp, push off, yeah, there she is. And there is the CRKT Obake. Okay, this is the Obake. And I really like the Obake so far. It's a neat little knife. This is put out by CRKT, like I said. Retails on Blade Ops right now for $49.95, and it has an overall length of 7.63 inches. The blade length is 3.64 inches, so check your local laws. See if you can carry this guy. Most of you should be able to, actually. There's the etching pattern on there. On the blade steel, 8CR MOV is the blade steel. And the finish is a nitride gray with like an etching pattern here. That's what you're seeing right there. I actually think it's pretty cool looking. Check that out. That's neat. You don't see that every day. Very unique, heavily inspired, Japanese inspired. And this one was designed by Lucas Burnley, who makes a lot of these Japanese style blades. And as you can see on the handle wrap here, ray skin with a cordage wrap over it. And this is pretty well done, actually. I like it. Look how thin it is. Nice and thin, little EDC knife, under 4-inch blade. Very attractive, by the way, I might add. And in my medium-large mitts, it does get kind of swallowed up in there. You can put your thumb in here to get a little push cut going. You just gotta be careful when using this knife that you don't slip up on the blade here, right? There's no guard or anything to stop you. So what do I see this knife being used for? Well, I think it's a letter opener all day. I think it's a package opener all day. I think it is attractive and a collectible item for sure, especially at $49.95. You don't have to feel bad for buying this. I do think you'll get some utility out of it for sure. Josh, let us know in the comments what you use it for. It seems to have seen some use. It arrived very, very sharp. The tip is very acute on this. It feels good in the hand. Sort of reminds me of the Cold Steel Kobun that you guys kind of beat me up for because I didn't really see what I would use it for. This one actually is a bit more usable if you ask me. I think you can wear this around the house. I think that you can throw this in like a robe pocket or something like that, or in a jacket. I think this would be ideal for food prep as well. I know I keep mentioning food prep, but I think that this would be really good for peeling an apple, with the exception of you don't want to get junk into this cord area here. You don't want to get like foodstuffs in there. So maybe not the best for food prep because of that. But if you were careful about it, I don't see why not. Cleaned it off right after, right? But it's a good looking knife, that's for damn sure. Pretty good looking, man. I mean, look at that. I'm really into the Japanese style blades, so is Josh. And for guys like us, this is just like a nice little treat. And again, at $49.95, it's not gonna break the bank, so you don't have to feel bad for buying it. Now, I do have the sheath in a box ready to go for him. I didn't pull it out for the review. It comes with a glass reinforced nylon sheath that I hated, that Josh hated, so he had it replaced, obviously. This is my sheath I made for it. This is carbon fiber with the purple washers and a combat loop there. And how this works is she goes like so, and then pichaw. There she is, no rattle of any kind. Good looking sheath, good looking knife. Now I think it's a complete piece. So Josh got the friend discount, of course, but would this be worth it for you to purchase this knife and then go ahead and have me make you a sheath at our normal prices, unless of course you're a subscribed Starian, which you get 15% off your sheath orders. And it costs $1 to sign up there. So pretty good deal if you're gonna get a sheath. But anyway, my point is this worth it to purchase this knife and have me make a sheath? Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, then we're getting a little pricey. Unless you do open a buttload of packages And this isn't like the best for opening packages, it's just good. It's really good for a letter opener. Last Ditch Tater Digger, I don't think so. I wouldn't use it for that. It doesn't have enough mass to really slash with, and I wouldn't use it for poking because you might slide up the blade if you hit a bone or something like that. I think you could perform an emergency tracheotomy with this tip, of course. Light food prep if you didn't get it too gunked up around here, but mainly a letter opener and somewhat of a box opener, but also like, I actually think that you would really enjoy this piece. It's fun. This is like, it's not a fidget item, obviously being a fixed blade, but it is like, there's something to this knife I really like. I like handling this knife. You know what I mean? It feels like, I don't know, like remember when you were a kid and you got like a miniature of like a sword or something and it was really cool and you just went like that? That's kind of how I feel about this one. It's fun to mess with. I would just be very careful you don't slip up the blade and hurt yourself because it is so small. Could be a danger to the user if you're not paying attention. But overall, I find this to be mainly a collectible item and somewhat of an EDC user. But with that sheath, that's just so cool looking. I don't know. I don't think you guys can deny that that looks cool, right? I'm not alone here. Josh is not alone. I think he's going to be very happy with this. I got to ship this out to him, so making the video really quick. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the sheath I made, what you think about the CRKT Obake, and what you think about this cool etching pattern that's on here. I mean, that's so neat. And again, I have purple walls, so the light is reflecting off of those. But it's just kind of awesome. I mean, look at that etching. And I really, really, really like the handle. I'm a big fan of Japanese cord wrap, and I like how thin this is. So overall a winner if you ask me, but mainly for a collectible item. That's what I would use this for. I would collect this sucker. This would go really good in a collection. It's a lot of fun. And I think if you're out there tramping around or doing something during the day, it wouldn't hurt to bring it with you. I do think you're going to find some utility out of it, but more importantly, I think you're just going to enjoy the damn thing. It's a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments what you would use the CRKT Obake for, what you think of the sheath, and, you know, your overall thoughts on this sucker. Thank you, Josh, for sending it in, and I do appreciate you. Thank you to the subscribed Starians that are keeping the channel alive. Man, we really appreciate you. And if you guys need a sheath, don't forget you get a discount, so email me at dragonscalejoe@gmail.com if you need one of these guys, and I'll be happy to make you something. But other than that, I'm out of thoughts, so I will see you guys next time on 5 Minute Knives.